Day one of the skater restoration has officially begun, and the gel coat is really hard. It's also very thin because it is I'm using the Meguiar's Ultra Cut compound, and I don't want to use a buffer. I'm using the orbital, so it takes off as little as possible to get a good shine. When I first started doing the transom using a pad, it burned right through instantly, and then I found it's really thin back here. So once I de-rig all this stuff, I'm gonna keep with the orbital. That's the new Harbor Freight orbital. It works great, but the shine's coming back. That's only one stage. It's just using the cut. I went over it up front here with 2 stages and then used the cleaner wax, and it made it really shine. You can see the original impressions right there from the decals when this thing was raced. I have the race hatch is in the other building, and you can see all the original shifters, gauges. The boat only had 200 hours on it, and it hasn't been in the water since 1989 or 1990, excuse me. But we're gonna get it there. The goal is to have it done by November. Take it either to Swanee River Run, or the real goal is the Florida Powerboat Club. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a 24-foot boat to an FPC event. I trust my throttle man, Scott Porta. Yeah, see, this is how it was. Nasty, filthy. I'm gonna work on this some more tomorrow. Look at the cobwebs. It's really sad. I've had it for 2.5 years, but I'm dedicated to making this thing. I'm not doing the full resto mod, you know, like the guys do with custom fine line interiors, stereo and all that. The only stereo I need will be both the engines screaming at wide open throttle. And my throttle man telling me, hold on. That's about it. All right, well, be sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and please hit that like button. I got more to come.
C31 Renegade out of Kurtz Marine Competition Center. That is Rob Weinstein. His father is breaking in the Apache Bandit, and he's running the Renegade. The C31, this is a Kevlar and carbon fiber skater, very similar to the boat of Ed Collier, the long shot. And this boat ran in the modified class last week in New Orleans and took a very respectable 5th place. Now it's running in the C class in the NPBA, and as far as I know, it's in 2nd place to the long shot of Ed Collier. Rob is just getting his feet wet in this boat. It's ultra light. It's supposed to have a super top speed, and has shown some tremendous top speed in testing, and maybe he'll make a move later on at Ed Collier in his long shot. The boat is beautiful. He's no more than maybe a quarter of a mile behind his father in the big Apache Bandit. Those modified bridge-ported Mercury 2.4 liter motors back there on that beautiful Douglas skater Renegade. Rob is in there with Tom Newman today, riding his crew, throttles, and they're really giving that boat a ride.
This boat Renegade is running awful well. We had to pick up speeds in excess of 100 miles an hour just to catch them. We're catching up to them now, and they're running awful well. If they don't catch that Delia boat, it's going to be one heck of a race between the two boats right now. They're running in excess of 100 miles an hour right now. I don't know. They're going to be catching that Delia boat if they keep up this speed. They seem to be able to hold the speed because the water conditions are absolutely perfect for this boat today. They're absolutely perfect. They have a slight chop on the water. It's just getting this boat to rock around it perfectly. If you look inside that cockpit there, they are absolutely as comfortable as can be. They're adjusting their helmets a little bit, but I'm sure that adjustments are extremely minor. There's only one way with the throttles right here. Thumbs up. Everything is absolutely perfect in that boat. There's one way with the throttles right here. I'm sure it's all the way down. These fellows are just enjoying the ride. They know exactly what they have to do. The boat is handling absolutely perfectly. There's absolute no worry on their mind right now. They got a little high there, but they know exactly what's going on. Robert looked over and just said to the throttle man that no problem, everything is fine. They have a little crossway coming in here, and that maybe they should negotiate these crossways a little differently. But I'm sure that problem is going to be taken care of. Looking absolutely perfect. This is a 24-foot skater cat. It's rigged at Kurtz Marine Competition Center in Bricktown. This boat is a real gem. Okay, they're getting a little bit out of hand there, but they're coming through this chop. This is a little choppy area from the other boats. Well, these guys are taking that a little rough, but they're getting back in the groove. They know what they have to do. They have to take this water a little differently. They know. Maybe they have to adjust the trim and fool around with the positioning of those outboards a little bit. But they were getting a little bit hairier. But as soon as they get everything tucked away, they nail it again. And they're coming up on the boats. They're coming up on the rest of the pack right now. He's on that ragged edge. He's walking on eggshells right now. He's trying to catch that Delia boat. He knows he has to catch up to those guys, and he knows exactly where they are too. Rob Weinstein is a talented driver. He's experienced. He's an extremely competitive young man. He knows what he has to do. He has to get out here and win this race. His father is also in this race today. He is with the Apache Bandit. His father is with the Smokey and the Bandit crew. You can see on the back of this boat, the Smokey and the Bandit was also part of this crew.